Sorry about that, y'all. Here we go with a 2020 Ram Limited 1500. This is a two-wheel drive, not the 4x4. Right here is the back of the tailgate. I usually have my sign right there in the back window, but for right now, I went and took it out so I could go ahead and do a brief detailed video. So those LED lights up in there, I wanted to add those ones right there. But here goes the step kick plate right here for you to step up there and get up in there, and you just simply grab it with your foot and pull it down. These are 22-inch factory rims. I love it. On the Limited, you actually have this plastic cover right there. As you see, brand new looking, because what we did is we took around about 2, maybe 3 weeks to wash and detail this thing. It was close to almost like 20 days. But I'm talking about getting in every single little crevice and everything. This right here is the Ram box. So with this right here, as you see, they got the little lights up in there, and just in case if you do fall in there, you can pull that. But anyway, it lashes down. This right here is the drain plug. This is my microphone because I have my external surround sound boombox to pull up on people. But anyways, you just take this little rubber garment out, and then that's how all the water drips out of there from you putting ice. Yes, it does hold ice. And then right here, there's no gas cap. That's the coolest feature about that part right there. As you see, everything gets scrubbed down and then turn around and get waxed. In order to get it to like this from where we had it, it took many hours. But as you can see, Armor All gets on there, the gel Armor All, and then we turn around, we spray it with the spray Armor All. And here goes the floor mat. So now it's connected right here. So what you do is you just pull it up. Here goes another storage bin. And yes, this storage bin inside, it actually comes out so you can dump out the water. It has the tie-down hooks right here and right here. Also, the seat lifts up like this, and then you have some more space. This right here can actually move and fold up like that, just in case if you want more interior space. We also have an outlet that's right there. Now in this particular Limited one, this is fully loaded all the way. So you have the heated seats right here and also the cooled seats right there. And then you have your USB Type-C right there, and then your USB, same on this side, along with that right there. That's your outlet right there to plug anything up in there, such as my sign. You have this grocery hook right here. Whenever you get groceries, you set it up in there. You just simply push this right here in order to let the seat down, and then boom, there goes the seat. You also have this embroidered stitching right here, which is a nice touch on the Limiteds. These headrests right here, they simply go down by just pushing the button just like that. Now it does have this awesome Harman Kardon surround sound speaker system. It's better than my Tesla. It's better than the Corvette's Bose. This is actually extremely good, and then I love the titanium looking color because it matches the outside of it being silver. I'm moving on right here. Here goes. I'm running low on gas, but as you see, you got your RPMs right there, the coolant temperature. Man, you can set this exactly how you want to. So all 4 of these little corners right here, you can make it be whatever you want, okay? You got your miles per hour right there, and also you got a display with your miles per hour and all the different information that you need. Once again, this is just a quick video, so I'm not going to go fully into details, but you have this rubber piece right here for your cup holders, which is actually removable. These first 2 windows are auto, 1 touch down, 1 touch up. Now these back ones, you're going to have to hold it. For those, they do have the window lockout button, and then the door locks right there. Now these mirrors right here, you hit this button, the mirrors fold in, which is cool, with the automatic mirrors right there. Now here goes your headlights, okay? This means your headlights is off, parking lights, headlights, and then auto. That'll have your daytime running lights. This right here is going to be for your fog lights in the front. You can hit that. And then this button right here is for your lights that's on in the rear, right back there. This seat, I believe, is 16 way seat adjustable with your lumbar support on there and everything in the back. Then it still has the embroidered stitching on there. Then inside, you have this big old Tesla screen right there. You have this, which is lane keep assist, meaning that it will keep into the lane. Anytime it starts veering out, it's gonna tug you back into the lane, which is cool. Then you have this parking button. Now that's extremely cool. The truck, it parks itself, okay, but it will only park in frontwards. It will not park in backwards. And the steering wheel, it spins and everything, but we already did a video on that. This is just a quick video that I'm trying to get at. Now you do have these buttons right here, which makes the pedals go in and out. These are to dim your, the inside interior lights, and then the gauge lights and everything else. Once you put it on, then all the lights inside come on. Now this sunroof right here, this panoramic, I like that. That's actually extremely cool because it's a very large one. Now on the 2500s, you're only going to have a small baby sunroof. I'm guessing because the durability is a lot stronger in the 2500s because it tows a lot more. But if you hit this close button right there, the close, then this right here will go ahead and start closing automatically for you. Then you have this one right here, sorry, that closes that rear window right there. And then let me go ahead and try to go. I'm trying to cover it. Liter V8 Hemi, and then right here you have truck actually turns off by itself. And then you have these headlights here, which is amazing, daytime running lights. But you get to see all that. But as you can see, this thing is spotless, even underneath the little plastic shrouding, everything. And the inside, these limited floor mats, which is actually extremely cool. You hit those buttons right there and then they come out. And then you have this compartment right here. Right there you got room for your change and remotes and cup holder for your drinks. And then this is a wireless charger right there, spots for your cords if you want. That's my sign right there, and that stays on for 30 minutes. As soon as you shut the doors, it'll stay on. And then if you hit the lock button on there, it's going to stay on for additional hours. So that's pretty cool. And then you got your 12-volt outlet right there, just in case if you need to plug up anything else. Then you have one compartment right here with your book in there. And then you have the other compartment that's right here. That's like actual glove compartment. So those are cool. Then I don't know if you got to see it. Hopefully it can come up. Yeah, there go the LED lights. That's right up under there. So at nighttime, it gives it a pretty good glow effect. Went ahead and bought this right here. This is brand new though, so this is going to have to lay out there in the sun so that way it can get the wrinkles out of there. I'm trying to keep this video underneath the 10 minutes, but this is one of the coolest trucks because it has the pockets. It has another cup holder right there, and then right here with the rear, once again you have a whole bunch of storage right there to put whatever you want to. And over here you do have where that pops out and it could come out. I will be doing another thorough breakdown of this truck, so if y'all just stay tuned, that will be uploaded so that way y'all can see exactly what this monster has in store. Now this right here, it goes down, and this middle part you can put like a tablet in there, and then you can put your drinks right there. Right here, this is actually made for a tablet, for you to be able to put your tablet in there. Then this right here is like a cell phone tray, or you could put some batteries. I put my headphones in here, as you see, and it's also made for the cup holders for your drinks. Now here goes the other RAM box. There goes your LED lights right there. It's extremely cool because when you're driving around, it's like Lamborghini doors on them. All right, and then right here we got the back right there, the spray on bed liner. These right here can actually move, so we put our electrical bicycle up in there. And then let me show you, when you have that right there up, that's how the back looks. You have the exhaust tips that are chrome right there, and they're actually a good set of chrome too. It's not that chrome that's really bright. It's almost like brushed aluminum type chrome, so therefore it doesn't get all extra dirty like that with the exhaust on there. Then let me go ahead and shut this door. Then you have, I don't know if it's going to do it with these Lamborghini doors up, but we'll see. But you do have the backup camera. You also have a front camera on here. But here goes the remote right here. So you could do the trunk, and you can let down the suspension and auto start, lock your doors and unlock it. Now if it's below 50 miles left on your gas, it's not going to do the auto start for you. It's going to automatically cut off if it even turns on. Then these step rails right here, they're actually automatic. They wait 3 Mississippis or 3 seconds, and then they automatically go ahead and tuck in. Now you can remove that feature If you just want to drive around with those side step rails out like that, there's actually a way how you can do it, which will be featured in our very detailed video of it. But as you can see, they go down right away. Okay, when you shut it, 3 Mississippis, and they tuck right back up in there, which is extremely nice. So that's the breakdown. Let's see if we can go ahead and do this. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, that front is going down first, and now it's the rear. You can hear the air compressor right there. You can also see it going down. On our very detailed video, we'll have the tape measure out here so that way y'all can actually see it. But some people just think that I'm doing trickery by pausing it, but of course if this is live, you can't pause it. But as you can see, that thing going all the way down like that, so that way the truck will look like a normal riding truck. Now these tires right here are very aggressive looking. I love them. These tires right here are Nitto Grappler tires. And these ones right here are the 305s by 45s, and again, these are 22-inch. I love the way how aggressive these tires look. It's not very boisterous, sort of like my neighbor's tires. Those tires right there are extremely off-road. He says he gets quite a little bit of noise, but of course it's a Jeep, so you're gonna get noise regardless. But these right here, I love them. It's buttery smooth due to the air suspension, but you don't hear all that tire noise, and it still looks aggressive, and it's not over the top. It looks like it's made to fit the truck. When you turn this wheel, you don't get any tire rub or anything like that. So that's extremely cool. That's what the back window looks like whenever you have it actually shut. Let me go ahead and shut down all these right here. That's what that part looks like when that is shut. And then over here, right here, you can just simply just take this out right here and put this over there, and then shut that right there. Now if you don't want fingerprints on your truck, if you're extremely picky like I am, you can also grab it right there whenever it is open, instead of grabbing right here, because this little plastic right here is a little bit sharp. So you can go ahead and just grab it either by that black or by that ring hole. Keep all the fingerprints off of there. As you can see, no fingerprints nowhere on here. Of course, we go ahead and we spray. We had this special wax at the Corvette World place where I went on. They used to sell it, but now the old man who was selling it, he's no longer selling it. He actually went on to retire, and he's like 96 years old. But now they have this right here. This is the detail wax. This smells extremely good. Be very careful though whenever you're doing it, because bees will come out. This stuff smells extremely good, and for whatever odd reason, those bees, they're gonna come out and surround you for a little bit. But just be careful with it. Anyways, I would have did this out there in the sun, but here in Texas right now in the sunlight, it's 108. Right here it's roughly 100 degrees so far as what that gauge temperature said. I think it's a little bit cooler though, maybe like 96, but that's the reason why we just got it parked right here. But in the sun, you can see the flakes, especially at night. This thing is truly badass at night. But there goes the tail lamps right there. Now the difference is, you already know, on the TRX, instead of this logo right here, it's just gonna say Ram, very big, no limited sign. You also have the entry model, you have the Bighorn, you have the Lone Star, you also have the Laramie, and you have the Limited, and then you have the TRX. Okay, so those are your different ones so far as 1500s, 4x2 and 4x4s. I believe that they all come with the 5.7 liter V8. They also have a 3 liter diesel as well, even on the 1500s, which is something newer that they just came out with not too long ago. So you do have that option. Now, of course, on the 2500s, now you can move up into power wagons, and I mean, the list is endless, but right now we're only focusing on 1500s. So this right here is going to be your top of the line. This is going to have every single tick imaginable, except for one thing only, which would be right here. That right there is your heads-up display. The only time that I particularly have ever seen it, I know it's an option that you can get. I think it's called the technology package. But the only time I have ever seen one is on the trim that's right above this one, which is called Red. limited. Okay, so right here on the side, instead of it saying RAM, it's going to say RAM, and it's going to have red in parentheses, and then below it it's going to say limited. That will give you your heads up display. But on those ones right there, they don't come fully decked out unless you order it fully decked out. And if you order a red limited fully decked out, you are definitely touching in like the $100,000 mark. And I'm saying fully decked out, just exactly like this. So this has everything except for that heads up display, which you would be able to see on the window, just like in the Corvette or other GM products. It does have the HomeLink security right there, so you can connect it to your garage and everything else. Let me go ahead and jump up in here. And then right here, we have the air. So you can tell it where you want that air to go. And also right here, we have the navigation screen, which is big. You could do it in 3D, all kinds of stuff. Like whenever you get to buildings, it's actually in 3D, so they're tall. It looks actually extremely good. And then let me go ahead and shut this door. So then we also have right here where you can do the cameras. So right here you'll see the backup camera, single view. This is wide angle view, the front wide angle view, and the front single view. And then you have that one right there for whenever you're trying to hitch on a receiver. Now if you put this thing in drive, and if you see how that's blinking right there, so the sensors are all the way around, and it's just showing me there's a pole right there. These sensors are all the way around. Okay, oh yeah, your deploy step, you hit that right there, and you'll be able to hear it whenever you put it in park. Sorry, you'll be able to hear it come out like that, and then it says retract it, or you just put it in drive and it automatically comes up. There goes your bird's eye view right there of the whole entire truck. And then here is the inside again. So it's gonna have RAM written up there. You have the Type-C, USB, Type-C, USB, and auxiliary port. That's right there. Once again, that wireless charging. And then down here, you have another port for you to go ahead and plug in whatever you want. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's telling me to rotate the device, so I don't know about it. But right here, you have room for your USB. You can put your phone right there. And then right here, you actually have these little tabs right here where you could put paperwork up in there, and everything. And then you just have room for a bunch of little knickknacks. This right here, you fold up in order to keep this right here from going back. That's your max fill line inside the car, inside the truck, sorry. So you'll be able to, now this has heated and cooled seats, so the ventilated right there. Now these, it's just vented seats, okay? Just meaning that it just blows a little fan. It does not get cool, okay? And then you have the steering wheel that's heated right here, which is on and off. And when this thing gets hot, this thing gets hot. Now you could go ahead and speak to it because it has the Bluetooth where you can hang up the phone and everything else. Down here you can change the gear. It's almost like having pedals. So that is not a pedal, that is actually to do the volume. And then on this side right here, this one is actually to change your song or to change the displays that you have up there. So you can do it just basically with your fingers. This right here is just regular cruise control. Okay, you hit that button right there and it says cruise control ready, and then you can set it and then you could go down. So this changes by 1 mile per hour, so that's pretty cool. You also have the reset right there, so you can reset it and it'll go right back to the same miles per hour. Okay, now this one right here is extremely cool. This is adaptive cruise control. Now with this right here, you can actually go ahead and hit that. Sorry. All right, now it's telling me, yeah, you want one person in front of you. Let me see, adaptive cruise control. There we go. One person, 2 cars, 3 cars. So you'll be able to actually change the distance that's right there on how many cars in front that you want to leave a gap for. So you do have these vents right here that open and close, and then right here you have the rear defrost, front defrost, and the home button on there. This thing, it got so many different features, but AM, FM, Bluetooth, and then also your auxiliary. You can set it up. That's the navigation. We already went over that. That's your phone. It'll actually give you very detailed information right there with who's calling you, what text messages you've been on. Here goes your apps right here. And you can go ahead and customize this, or you could do A to Z, so that way everything is in there the way how you want. It has the mirror dimmer right there, which is electronic. You just simply hit that button right there, and then this thing right here will go ahead and dim itself. Then you have the climate controls, where that way you could figure out exactly where you want all this climate to go. And it also has the circulate button right there. Again, that's all your features right there. This right here is for the suspension. This is to let it down. You go one up, that's to let it up. You can go all the way to the max, which is off-road 2. Say watch for clearing, and it doesn't even take long for it to go ahead and get jacked up there. But you have this right here, which is basically your like limited slip. This is where your wheels can get free, so you could go ahead and do burnouts and everything else. Tow haul, that's whenever you're towing something. And then your park rear sensors, you can turn them off or on, and also with the front, you can turn those on and off. And then, oh yeah, we already went over the camera. So that's cool with the way how it gives you that bird's eye view, especially that long Tesla display. As you can see with the limited, it has the embroidery stitched everywhere around here. It gives you all your information that you need, that you want. This is extremely nice truck. It literally has everything in a car plus more, because the interior room is actually more than the Tesla's interior room, which is a Model S Performance 85. This one right here knocks it out the park. So you got all this room, plus you got that bed back there where you can put a lot of more stuff up in there, and then you still have a long hood right there for your engine. Now here goes the mirrors right here. The mirrors are illuminated right there, as you can see. That's for anytime you get into a wreck, and the SOS. That's to turn your lights off whenever you open up the door. That's for all your lights on. And you can also hit that button right there, and the whole entire tailgate goes down automatically. Now, it does not come back up. That's a feature that I know Chevrolet has, that I wish that Ram would have went on and put it into their feature for this tailgate to go back up, because that would make it extremely convenient instead of you getting out and trying to lift that tailgate back up there yourself. But you do have clothing rack hooks that's right up there, and then you also have these little speakers right here. Like I said, the sound is very good up in here. You can literally hear everything. You don't have to yell, scream, nothing. It's extremely good. Like, they knew what they was doing when they made this truck. To me, so far as looks wise, it also looks one of the best. I think maybe the only other truck that may look a little bit better than this is the GMC Denali 1500. That's just a badass looking truck, period. And it has a little bit more cameras. But this right here, I think I like this a little bit better. But I have not owned the GMC, but I have driven it. But this right here, the ride, just how smooth it is and everything, yeah, it's awesome. But you do have this little brushed metals right here, and lock out the windows and everything. So I just want to make sure I'm not going over the same features over here. My gas is too low right now, but if it was full, or if it was above 50 miles to go, then the engine will cut off, and then whenever it needs more power, the engine will automatically cut on. Don't worry about any lagging. As soon as you let go of the brake, it immediately starts. It's like it starts rolling as soon as you let go of the brake. So that's actually extremely cool. I know other systems, they take a little while to get started, but this one right here, it gets started right away. So let me go ahead and just show the outside without this truck being on, and then that'll be the end of the video. Now, if you're worried about insurance, I go with the insurance company called Allstate right here. I want to unplug this so that way everybody can see it. This is called MileWise. You just simply plug this into your OBD2 sensor down there, and then it tracks you. It does know if you're going faster than 80 miles an hour, it's going to nick you. If you're driving past 11 p.m., it's going to nick you. And also, if you stop and you're going 6 miles an hour or less than 3 seconds, it's gonna ding you. So yes, they are tracking you, but It costs me 15.4 cents for every mile I drive it. Plus, it's $4.24 a day for every day that I have it. So, um, that's just the breakdown. So basically, you make your own insurance by however many miles that you drive. But there goes the outside of it right there. Whenever you do hit the lock button on here, you will see that the mirror, it lights up, which is extremely cool. So therefore, whenever you're somewhere else and you can't really see your vehicle and you hit the lock button, as long as you see a flash up there or even the tail lights right there, then you'll know, all right, that's where I'm at. Right here, I did forget to mention this. These lights right here in the very back, they cut on and off. You can either push it or you can just hit the button that's inside. And also, the last feature is a spray-on bed liner. 29 at any dealership that I went to, that's Ram. You can get it less than that, but $600 is very much worth it. So that way you can protect all your stuff. You can basically throw whatever you want to. Now you can see that this spot right here is lighter and then this spot right here is darker. Well, the reason for that was because I had that Armor All spray and I was spraying the inside right here because I was trying to detail it all the way over again. And if you're just getting a truck and it's used or whatever, and you think, oh man, it looks ugly, whatever, man, just take your time with it, okay? You will be able to get your truck looking right. If there's some dings or whatever, you can take it to a body shop, or you can do a dry ice on it, or you can heat it up with a heat gun. I mean, there's plenty of different things that you could do with saving money if you don't have the money like that, because right now money is tight, and I mean money is tight for everybody. So it's not just me, it's everybody else that's out there too. So that's if you're trying to save the money. If you got the money to blow like that, why are you buying a used truck anyway? So that's for anybody that's trying to go against that. But if you ain't got the money that's out there like that because you did just buy it, or you put money down, or you just don't want to, you want to save a couple dollars or whatever, go ahead and do that. So far as getting it clean, man, you don't have to go to no company or anything and go ahead and clean it, because I'll tell you right now, throughout all the work that I put into it, if somebody was trying to get their truck to look like this or something, I'm gonna tell them straight off the muscle, oh yeah, that's gonna run you $750. That's close to $1,000. But I'm gonna have your truck looking extremely nice, and by the time I get through with it, but I'm gonna have your truck for a very long time because it's extremely hot, and then I have to have somebody else that helps me with everything. But I'm gonna get in there with brushes and toothbrushes and everything else, and comb it out and vacuum it and just do everything to it. But once it's done, man, if you just touch up on your truck twice a week, man, you can have this thing looking good almost at all times. With that wax on there that I showed y'all, that wax over there, you can have this truck looking good almost at all times. But anyways, that's the conclusion of this video. Again, this is a Ram 2020 1500 limited edition, fully decked out, top of the line. The only thing that is missing is the heads-up display, which I believe in that year, it didn't even come out until the following year, which is 2021. So if y'all want to go ahead and buy this truck, y'all just go ahead, give me a call, send me a text message or an email. My email is lexgotv@gmail.com. My phone number is 682-239-1470. And that's only if, you don't even have to call me just to buy the truck. If you're interested in getting your TV mounted or any other services that we provide, just give me a call. Even if you just want to talk some shit about trucks or about cars or anything, then just give me a call. Because I'll be sure to go ahead and call you back if I don't answer it. But that's the conclusion on it. With those Lamborghini doors, man, I'm telling you, this truck is sick, and this color is perfect for it. So I was thinking about going to the dealership and maybe just getting this tailgate where it splits right there, but I'm not too for sure on it right now. I'm just gonna leave it the way how it is. So let's get it. Let's go. Don't believe me? Just watch.